That's just great. Eric and Matt back with a brand new episode. Matt, what's going on?
We're back to being crazy, man.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
We were a little manic for a little bit. We decided to tone
Manic.
it down, and then we were like, dude, let's just jump back into it. Let's just go crazy, have some fun. So that's what we're doing now.
In terms of everything you're doing or just the general mindset?
Just in general, bro. We're just going balls to the wall.
Yeah. I don't know if that's similar to my whole thing. My thing is like try to be a silly goose at all times, like as much as you can.
Yeah, dude. I've started saying that a lot more, like unironically, because I'm like, dude, you
It's
said
so
it once.
true though.
Exactly. It's just like, man, you're right. Like, it's not, I don't have to be serious all the time. Like, who cares, bro?
No,
Exactly the
bro.
point. Who cares? Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
But like,
everything is funny. This life we're living is
exactly,
funny.
dude.
We're tiny little specks on this floating rock in this galaxy amongst millions and billions of other galaxies. It's hilarious, like the life
Dude,
we're living right now. And we got to pay
we're just,
taxes.
we could have been straight chilling on a beach, just, surfing, eating mangoes and shit. But no, now I got to pay taxes. We have capitalism. I got like wars looming on the horizon, dude.
Yeah,
But you
bro.
know
And
what? It don't matter. It's gonna be all right, guys. Kumbaya.
yeah,
I don't even know what
kumbaya.
that I don't even know what that means, but
I think you said it
I
in the right
keep saying it.
context.
All right, good enough for me, man. But like
Yeah.
I said, we're being crazy, but like a self-contained crazy where the crazy doesn't affect other people in a negative way. Like it's just me.
Yes. Yeah, bro. Let's all laugh together.
Yeah, every time me and Eric drink together, I just have like a blast and I wake up and I'm like, I would do that again right now. Like if you text
I'm
me like, let's go to brunch right now, I'll be like, all right, dude, let's go. Let's run it.
I'm itching for it, itching to do it again. But like, here's the thing. I was just having a conversation about this with Becca, and I want to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, what's
Um,
up?
so whenever there's a whole planned thing, and we got a bunch of like group of our friends going somewhere, whether it's a bar or like how we went to Atlantic City for my birthday like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I get absolutely trash and go wild, right? Like I'm
Yeah,
kind of
as
like,
one
wait, what'd you say?
I said as one does.
As one does, yeah. But here's the thing. I always do that for those types of events because prior to it, I'm not drinking as much. And I don't drink like during the week. I'm not just whipping one out and watching TV. It's like solely if I'm like in a pregame at the house, I'm chilling, drinking beers with people, or if we're going out, I'm going all the way. So that being said, do you see me as somebody, am I known as like the dude that gets like crazy drunk in the group? Like am I known as that, do you think?
Um I would I'm gonna be honest, I would say yes because we don't get to see you very often. One. And then I'm usually there and I feel like every time we're in the same room and drinks are involved, we get so silly. Like we just think everything's funny and then we're always
Everything
like,
is
yo, you want
funny.
let's yeah, exactly. And then we go like one of us will go, oh, let's get another round, and then it goes downhill from there. But
Yeah.
I will say this about AC.
Yeah,
I
we didn't get the chance to speak on it. It's been 2 freaking weeks. So
I know, dude, and I don't really remember what happened now because it was so long ago. I just remember like a lot of I talked to so many random people, like just strangers.
really, I
But
feel
that's
like,
what I like to do when I'm drinking. So
well, you obviously know what I like to do when we're drinking. So we uh we went to Atlantic City for my birthday with a bunch of friends, and like I obviously went wild, right? It's my birthday. Why wouldn't I go crazy? And so we were on our Ocean's 11 bullshit. And like how you're talking to random people, me and Dante were dancing with tiny men in the middle of
oh
this
my
bar.
gosh, dude. I think I like came back from the bar with like some Red Bulls or something like that, and I like some vodka Red Bulls. I was like, "Here, dude," and I look over, and it's just like a dance off. It's just happening. I think I
Yeah.
still have the video or something, but
Yeah.
run me through that. Did you get challenged to the dance battle, or like Dante was the one that really set this one off?
I think Dante was kind of just hanging, like he was watching them dance, and he's kind of just walking around them, going like this. And
Just
then
hyping him up.
I think I peeped it, and I ran over, and this guy like busted a move, and I'm just like, I'm coming in now, and I just like walked in,
You're like,
drink
it's
in
my time,
hand.
bro.
Yeah, it's my time. And these dudes were like not little people; these were like normal dudes, but they were just for some reason tinier than everybody else. It was
No,
very
it's the
weird.
moves they were doing. They were like low on the floor, like
Low on the floor.
knees are bent, like they're really going for it. Like these dudes are breaking a sweat. And I
Yeah,
remember I spent so much money at that bar because I went like this to the bartender. I was like 2 vodka Red Bulls, right?
yeah.
This dude comes back and he's like, "All right, bro, $50." And I
Wow,
was
that's a
like, my
lot
man,
for
I was
two
like, my man,
drinks.
what are you talking about? I take a sip out of it and I'm like, oh my God, this is a double vodka Red Bull. And before I have to tell you this, you just take it and you're just like drinking it. Like,
And
and I'm like,
down the hatch.
I was like, it's too late now. And at one point we had like White Claws in our hand and I don't
Don't
order
know
White
where it
Claws.
came from. Don't know where it came from.
Don't understand how that, like, there are pictures of us like, me, like every picture I think I have with
A
Eric, we're
different
like,
drink was in hand every
yeah,
time.
that too, and like we're like in motion, like we can't stand still at this point. We're like every picture of us is like blurry, and one of us is
Yeah,
like yelling at the other, like trying to tell a joke or something.
bro, there was like a regular group picture we were taking with like the 10 of us, and like it's like unusable for anything, like as a memory or not, because I'm like moving my arms in the middle of a group picture, and I'm just and like you click it, it's like the live pictures, you just see me like being a douchebag, and I'm
No,
just like
dude,
couldn't be serious for one picture, but
do you
no, I
remember? Do you remember the part where I went missing for like an extended period of time?
yeah,
So I'm
it's
at the
like your
bar.
staple.
I'm at the bar. I'm talking to this random dude, and he's like, "Oh man, like I go on tour with Kiss." I'm like, "All right, like that's cool. Like we're talking about music," and I'm like, "I'm gonna finish this beer. I'm gonna go meet up with my friends." And you guys are like, "We're going to the Hard Rock Casino or whatever." I'm like, "All right, cool." And I think I see you guys in the corner of my eye, like a group of people. I'm like, "There's like 15 of them. That's got to be them." I'm following them out the door, right? Like I'm outside in the streets at this point.
Yeah,
And it takes me a second to realize that like that's not anyone I know. And I'm like, oh crap. And I'm in
wrong
some
group.
I had walked like 2 blocks and I'm like, oh dude, like I don't know where I am. And I like walk into this parking lot and there's this huge fence on the other side. And I'm like, dude, this sucks. And in my head, I'm like, I can jump this. Like I can totally get a running start and just leap
Yeah.
over this thing. And I'm like, I'm in dress pants. I'm like, oh dude, like I might get hung up. I hope I don't rip my pants or something because they're really tight on me.
And that's funny. He's got a fucking bolo tie on and like a nice ass shirt and dress pants. I'm wearing this like rainbow ass shirt with black
It's a great
cargos. It
shirt.
was awesome
Some
shit.
Air Forces on feet at all
Oh,
times.
if you're wearing cargos, you gotta have the Air Forces on. You gotta have some bulky shoes on.
I
But
take like
yeah,
2 steps back. I like leap onto this thing and I like magically get my both legs over the fence. I'm like, oh cool, like I'm not getting hung up. And I'm like, this is like an 8 foot tall fence. Like,
yeah.
and you're 8 feet in the air. Like, I was like, dude, I hope I don't break my ankle or something. I like land and I'm like, oh my God, I'm okay. I'm like, nothing hurts. Like we're chilling. I look over, just a group of people watched me do it.
Yeah. Just
And they're like,
cheering you
what
on.
come from? Like to them, it was like all of a sudden, like I was like running from someone, and I just like
Yeah.
I look at them and I like kept it moving, and I'm like walking through this casino, and I'm like I don't know where I am, like might as well get a drink. I'm walking around with my drink, and I think one of you guys saw me, and they're like, we have been looking everywhere for you,
Wasn't
like because
me. I
you
was in the casino.
Eric's like throwing money at these people. He's like, bro, like look another round, like let's play. I don't
Yeah.
understand
It may
gambling,
be
so
it,
I don't do it.
we gotta do it. I would go back tomorrow, but the next time we go, you have to play. And we all help each other out. It's all good.
All right,
But
dude,
my whole
I'll
thing,
play.
my what was probably going on when you were doing that, I probably wasn't even at the tables. What was happening was so we're at that bar, and you know how we were saying like we're building silly gooses or whatever, and everything's funny. These guys are just letting it rip on all these cover songs, and we're just like having all of it. But on top of that, like if I get like too crazy, like Becca will kind of bring me back to earth a little bit, and I'll get like I kind of get like mad at her a little bit. I'm like, this is my birthday. I'm trying to go crazy.
Oh my God.
And so I'm just kind of like snarling at her the whole time, and then we're like ready to leave. And like the whole time I'm just pissed. Like because the other thing too is like when you're too far gone and you're trying to like be normal again, it's
You
kind of hard to
can't.
do it. So the
You
most you could
can't.
do is just be silent. And then before you know, and at that point it's just like, all right, he's not happy with me at this point in time. But I don't remember too much. I remember going back up and then leaving in the room at one point. But in between that, we were leaving and then we were going to this like revolving door. And like I guess I didn't see it or like I don't know what I was doing, but I like bumped into this door face first, and I just like didn't react because I was still trying to play like the mean, like I'm angry still. So I just kind of like ate that shit. And literally the next like 3 days, I just feel like my orbital of my eye just feels like
Bro, you good?
hurt.
Everything good over there, man?
I'm good, bro, but I smacked my face on this glass door. No bueno.
Just
Um,
played it off like nothing happened.
I do it all again. But for context for everybody, it was for my 25th birthday. I'm now 25, and I'm not happy about it. because my hips started to hurt the next
Welcome to
week.
the club, man. Welcome to the club, dude. I got bad hips. I got a shit back. Like
Yeah.
life's
It's
coming at me fast.
well, I will say all my pain is coming. It's crazy. You know how they say, like, in order to be like the healthiest you could be, you got to be physically active. And we spoke about it on the show. We play football every Sunday. I'm like, I'm like hurting from that. And so it's like I can't win.
You got benched the third game, dude.
What did I do?
You got benched.
I
Eric's
got
having like the
benched.
performance of his life. Like
Pick
got a
last that day, by the way. Pick last.
was I captain? Oh, I wasn't, dude.
You were, and you didn't pick me.
I wasn't a captain. I swear I wasn't. I swear
Yes,
I
I
wasn't.
think you were, bro.
I wasn't, dude. I get picked first like all the time.
Yeah. Well, wait. I don't really mean I got benched the third game. I don't remember
Because
that.
Mark was like, "Yo, dude, like we're switching up quarterbacks," and I was like, "Eric's like playing really well right now,"
He doesn't. He
and
didn't
you're
like
just
that. He wanted to switch it up.
Mark's like, "Let me get some of that glory, though."
That was my best outing, and unfortunately, it was like the least amount of people we've had since starting, which is probably the reason why. But yeah, letting it rip at quarterback. I'm tossing it deep. I'm just, it's good to be active. It's a nice day.
You gotta go see the sun, guys. Touch some grass,
Touch some guy.
hang out with your friends.
Go to some baseball games. Got opening day was today. I watched the Yankee game at work. It was sick.
Dude, it was so cold today. I can't believe people went out to go watch that in person.
I've heard mixed feelings about the weather today.
Well, I was also like outside like the whole day, so I was just like over it. I was just like, "Fuck this, bro!"
Yeah.
Like, I just people were like, "Oh, Matt, you're like so tan," and I'm pretty tan to begin with, and
Yeah. You kind of already have that
"What
coat.
the fuck, dude? Like, what am I just like baked now? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like bronze or something? I don't know, dude."
So I just got back from the gym, hit the showers. Now we're
Me
here.
too, man.
I've
Did
gone every
not
day. I've gone
shower.
every day this week, bro. The bug is
Let's
back.
fucking go, dude.
Yeah, I think I spoke about it on the show too. When January hit, the new year, I went for 3 days straight. Like with or without Becca, I was going, and then after like a couple days on the treadmill and breathing in all the dust in there, I got sick.
Oh my god.
Never went back. And the most of my physical activity, I'm like, I have to do something. So we play football on the weekends, but no, I'm back in the gym. Did legs today. I'm sure my ass is gonna hurt tomorrow. But yeah, dude, it just feels good. Like for me, I feel like my whole life was always like I have to get like an hour in. But I feel like if you do something and you feel satisfied with wherever you end, I don't think that's an issue either. Because at least you did it and like you leave and you feel good about it. Like I don't know why I beat myself up over time. It's like, dude, if I'm in there for 30 minutes and I just like thrash for those 30 minutes and I feel like I've done enough, then like that's enough. And then over time that's gonna build and build. So I'm just, taking it as I go, I guess.
Yeah, dude. It's just like I think the most important part is just like showing up,
It's
like just in
hard, man.
general.
But also,
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what's embarrassing? My gym is in my apartment complex on the second floor. I'm on the fourth floor, and it's
You
hard.
literally walk by it
And even
every day.
every day, and even then, it's hard to just like get yourself to go. So I get it for you people out there that's got to drive like 10 minutes to go to a retro fitness. It's a lot of it's a hill you really got to climb, especially
My
if you're
my
not in
two
a mental
minute
state for that.
commute, my 2 minute commute to my gym down the street. The only time I ever drive my car is to go to the gym and back.
Yeah, your mileage is not going up at all. Do you go every day?
Uh, uh I go like 3 times a week, and then I do yoga on Wednesdays. Like I did yoga yesterday. That's fun.
That's
Do
good
some
to do,
meditating,
bro.
do
Today I
some
was doing
ab stuff.
a lot of stretching, trying to get my hips fucking hurt. So I'm just doing like all the hip stretches I can
Hey,
do.
I got exercises for you, my dude.
Well,
I
please
got
do send them over.
dog shit hips, bro.
You know what my issue is with the gym is like I feel like around like high school, especially like out of high school, I like had all the workouts in my brain and like I thought I would be able to do everything on my own, like because I was like going by like doing everything with a trainer, and it's just like not the case. So it's like I literally like if you send me like do like crashed skull benders, it's like I'm not gonna know how to do
Skull,
it. I need like a
skull
picture or like a
crushers.
gif or something. Yeah, skull crushers. It's like, can you guys send me a gif, please? Like I just want to see it. I need to like eye an exercise. You can't just
Dude,
like write it on a piece of paper and expect me to do it. It's like no. I think that's when I started to realize I probably do need a trainer because they'll show me once and then I'll just do it. Like you can't just write
dude,
shit down.
you just got to get on TikTok, bro. They got workouts there. They
That's the
got
truth.
influencers
I've
making workouts and shit, showing you
I've
how to
been
do it.
getting I've been getting a lot of my answers on TikTok, bro. I just switched my shampoo. From
Yes,
TikTok.
bro.
I'm on
Yeah,
that. I'm
dude.
on that Goodfellow Moroccan cedar mint. They say that's the best for your hair. I had
Ooh.
native before that. You'd be surprised. Like I know a lot of people are like, don't believe everything you see on the internet, but there's a lot of things you see on TikTok that are very helpful. I'm sure people that are like cooking out there, like they've changed their lives have changed from TikTok. But on top of that, there was this dude that popped up, was like the super nicest dude. I was watching him, like this guy's the man. Like I'd be friends with this guy. He was talking about white t-shirts and one of the best white t-shirts. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
let
that's so
me
up your
know because I've
alley,
had
dude.
the worst experiences with white t-shirts my entire life. Like it's like sweat stains, and then it's just like
Yeah.
over after the first wear. And he gave me a suggestion for one, and then the other one was another Target brand, and I just bought it. So I'm gonna try it after the show's over. But it's just like give me all the answers, right? And on top of that, I get this my fashion has changed from TikTok. This girl popped up. It's like, yo, girls, is your boyfriend dressing like shit? Well, here's my Amazon storefront. I'm just like, bet. So I'm
Bro,
like,
you got like, and these people are like, this is like my job. And now I just make TikToks about it. You're like, these are the people like you kind of want to talk to you about that. Also, do you remember my phase in high school where I would wear white V-necks religiously?
oh, dude, V-necks are just like burn them all.
No, dude.
I've
So what
always hated
happened,
V-necks, always.
dude? So what happened was like my mom like would go to Costco and she would just buy a bunch of them, and then my dad was like, "Well, these don't fit me. You have like no shirts that fit you, so wear these." And I beat those things to death, dude, because I would skate in them, and they
Yeah.
would just have like holes in them. Like some of them would have blood, and my mom was like, "You gotta wear something else, man." So that's why I wear all black now, so you can't really see the dirt on me.
I went through my all black phase, and then like I have like a whole crisis about how I should probably wear more colors, and then I'm kind of in that stage now. I try to, you know, order like a couple shirts every couple weeks. Like just I'm turning into like I'm turning into like a douchebag that's like I can't outfit repeat. You know what I mean?
Dude, I
I
I
can't be
get
like
that.
that.
But also at the same time, any event I go to, you know exactly what I'm gonna wear, and I like just accepted that, like,
Yeah, you're
because
accepting that. Like I don't. I'd never want that. I never want anybody to expect anything from me. Like you're gonna see something different.
I think the reason I do that is because like I'm thinking about other things, and I don't want to think about what I'm wearing as much. But it's also
Yeah,
like these things are like I want to wear them as much as I can, so I can think about other things like, oh, like how's this gonna go at the party? Like, what are we gonna drink at this party? Like, how are we feeling about this party? Like, how crazy are we gonna go? You know what I
yeah.
mean? Shit like that. But I will probably be buried in my leather jacket if it makes it.
So I was
It's
trying to transition the whole gym conversation to something I wanted to get into that's on our docket for today. Um, I know this is on the usually on the back burner, but it's good to get out of the way early because we've pushed off talking about AC for 2 weeks and stuff like that. But what I was going to say was uh dude, I'm trying to do karaoke again, bro. I think I'm gonna start writing a list of shit. Like I was in the shower, like in my head singing like TikTok by Kesha, and I was like,
oh, that
I
song
could I'm
goes.
like I could rip that shit on the mic at karaoke. So I'm like,
Which
I think we have to go back. Set an appointment. Let's go.
speaking of which, Steph has informed me that I have to plan that. So you
You
guys
have to
might get
plan that.
you might get a silly flyer soon in the group chat, guys.
I'm
So
ready,
keep your
bro.
eyes peeled.
And hopefully, like you do it on like a nice, crisp Saturday night, get plastered, and keep singing. The problem is
Yeah,
with
dude.
the karaoke place we went to the first time, it's like it's multiple mics, so everybody's hopping on the mic. You got to just like let one at a time go and see if they got pipes. Because like, but at the same time, it is kind of dope when you're all singing because then there's no
Do you
judgment.
think I got pipes, bro?
I don't know because last time everybody was singing together. The
I
thing
think I
is,
sang
I
like
feel like I
one
have
song.
pipes.
Actually, no, I do have pipes because I'm the only one that goes to karaoke consistently and like actually
Yeah,
gets up there.
practice makes perfect. Come on.
Dude, okay, basically when I know I'm going to karaoke, I'll spend like every shower singing one song.
Yeah, dude, can I be for
It's
real though?
so bad.
I know with karaoke, it's like follow the words and go. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like, yo, can your boy get like an in ear or something like that? Just like know where I'm at because if
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
off like a
that's
little bit, or if like the key is off, I'm just like, I may need some like backing track in my ear or something to know what I'm
dude, this
singing.
every artist uses a backing track. They all use in-ear monitors and it just helps the performance overall, guys. Like if I'm up there and I'm not in the right key, I'm not gonna know how to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo, you
Like,
know how like in ears they only play like they like every 10 seconds they'll play like the
yeah.
words so that you're on track. I would just tell them like, yo, play the whole song in my ear and I'll just sing it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe some artists do that, but I know a lot of them like in like the beginning of like their set, they'll like tell you what city they're in. I think someone's knocking on my door. I'll be right back.
Go check.
Left my laundry in the dryer. So
Can't do that. Fold your shit.
I know, dude. My bad. Well, it's been a hectic day, but what were we talking about? Oh, in your monitors.
Yeah.
I know a lot of like old rock bands don't use that, and like that's cool, or whatever. But it helps the whole performance, guys. Like I because no one wants to hear someone sing really bad. No one wants
No,
that.
definitely not. How do you feel
But
about like artists like it's mostly in like the hip hop world that are just like cranked on the auto tune on their microphone? Like it's automatic.
if it's T-Pain, I'm all for it. I don't even
And T
care.
Pain doesn't even need it, bro. Do you see he's like in LA
He's
like
got
doing cover
actual
songs and shit?
pipes, bro. He's got
Man's got
actual
pipes.
pipes,
Never
and
needed
then
it.
he's
Never
he
needed it.
never needed it. Or like if like Lil Jon just like in the background, like doing his little ad libs or whatever, I'm all for it. Fuck it. I don't even care. But nah. Can you put auto tune in karaoke? Because that would be pretty funny.
Dude, I'm all in. Well, we did that once for one of my birthdays. I like set it all up. I had like a speaker and then um oh, you weren't there for the you're in Arizona at the time, dog.
Yeah, I just like saw it on Snapchat and I was like, the FOMO is so real.
Oh, bro, I'll let you know what was going on. So I like had the speaker. My dad had the speaker because he recently just had like a backyard party. And then I was like, oh shit, let me see if I can connect my like interface to what I'm using right now.
Hmm.
To somehow like set up like karaoke or something or play music through it. And I was able to connect, play music through it because it went through my laptop. And then I'm like, let's take it a step further. Let's go
Oh my
on
God.
GarageBand because I was just doing this with Russell when we were recording our show at the time and we both we're just like letting it rip on auto tune on GarageBand. So I'm like, what I was doing was I just put like I connected the two mics in the interface. I gave them to whoever wanted to sing, and I put auto tune on there. And we were able to change the key. I went on like tunebat.com and I was like, what key is Elton John's this? And then it would tell you, and I would be able to change.
Rocket, man.
Yeah. And then, yeah, no, that was sick. I would do it again.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you want to go to karaoke?
Really bad. That's all I'm thinking about. I just want to sing.
Because
Dude, there's
my,
nothing more like, there's nothing better than singing when you're thrashed. I do that in the car.
my
Like, I'm just like, give me
here,
the aux. Let's turn up the volume. I'm gonna try to think about not puking right now and just
oh my
sing my
God.
brains out and
Here's
show you.
here's my dilemma is I need to find a venue that like can house like 30 plus people because I've talked to a lot of people and I've always mentioned the karaoke thing and they're like, dude, I'm so down. Like, you just gotta let me know. And I'm like, dang, it's a lot of people that want to do this. So like, how like, because I think that room can only do 20, but I feel like he was cool and we're friends. I might ask him if I could have more people in there and just have a fucking party in there.
We should, but it's just like I don't know. What do you think? Should everybody just go one at a time and just let it rip?
I feel like I would just ask like, are you willing to just go by yourself? Because I like some people they don't really want to do karaoke by themselves.
I would do a duet. Like say like I'm off a little bit and you like get me on track. I'd love someone next to me with like a
Like we could
microphone.
could you do a Linkin Park song?
Oh, bro, easily.
Oh, dude, you thinking what I'm thinking?
I could do what I've done. I could do obviously in the end, that's easy. Um you know what
Dude, we
song I
got.
would do in karaoke? I would do Set Fire to the Rain by Adele and just let it fly.
Oh my God.
It's a little dark, but like I know we're trying to party, but like that's why I would bring out the Kesha. Lincoln
Just
Park wouldn't
keep
be too bad.
warm him up, and then in the middle of the set, just bring him back down for a second, and then pick it back up with some T-Pain or something.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be funny.
Some Lonely Island. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. So we were transitioning, but I was trying to transition before talking about the gym. Did you see the videos of 6ix9ine getting jumped in the gym locker room?
I did.
Yeah,
I
that looks pretty brutal. I guess this
I,
guy is never gonna escape this life, huh?
I got, dude. He really can't because he's so recognizable now. Like he's got to have like people with him at all times to protect him from situations like
He
that.
really does. Like, I don't even know. Like, he's out of jail now. I don't think he could even afford it. He spent it all on jewelry and like straight out of jail. Like, and he's not going to reach the amount of numbers he used to have. So I don't know if he could even afford like something like that. But at the same time, it's just like Dude, there was videos of him like prior to getting jumped, like on the Stairmaster, and then after,
Oh
and they were saying like,
no.
yeah, after using the Stairmaster, it's kind of your legs are probably shot, so getting jumped is they picked the right time to jump him, I guess, but
Oh my God,
just
dude.
no bueno, bro, no
They just caught
bueno.
him lacking, bro. And when you make enemies like that, you kind of got to watch your back at all times, dude. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
brutal. It's just you see the rainbow hair, and he's getting demolished on the
Yo,
floor.
he's still
Tough scene.
rocking the rainbow hair.
Pretty sure it might be like faded a little bit. I don't even know.
Speaking of like the SoundCloud rappers, have you seen what Lil Pump looks like recently?
No, I just know he released an album and he did like a rock song or something on there.
It's it's
I'm sure
like,
it is.
but he's like, yo, like I'm sober now, like, and all this shit. I was like, who are you, bro? Like, what happened to you?
Yeah, no, no one cares about Lil Pump anymore. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest. I think his music is catchy. Like the beats are so simple that my brain is like, I know exactly what this is gonna sound like. So like, let's just freaking go with
I
it.
know nothing
It's that
past
simple.
Gucci Gang and I Love It with Kanye West. That's as far as my Lil Pump knowledge goes. There's no more than that.
Dude, it's just so simple. The beat is so catchy, but the lyrics are dog shit.
Oh yeah,
Could
for
care
sure.
less
Dog
about.
shit.
I just want to hear the beat and not him like on it at
Yeah.
all.
Have you been seeing Harry Styles and Emily Ratajkowski out on the streets making out?
No.
You haven't seen this?
When did this
Yeah,
happen?
bro, that's the new rumor on the street is that Harry Styles
I
is
thought
with Emily Ratajkowski.
I thought she was with that comedian guy. Or am I thinking of someone else?
You know, Eric Andre. She was with Eric Andre. She's kind of making the rounds right now. This is post separation slash divorce.
From who?
Some dude she was with. I don't know his name at all, but they have a kid and stuff. And
That's
she was
crazy.
started going up Pete Davidson. She had Eric Andre. Even posted a picture of Eric Andre on Valentine's Day where they were just like both naked. So they were, getting after it there. And then there was a video that came out like in not broad daylight, but it's pretty much like it's fun as like as close as you can be to catch them like doing the thing. And it's like undeniable. They're just making out in the streets somewhere in Europe.
Good for them, man. Good for them, dude.
Yeah.
Live your life,
There
bro.
is rumors that there's a menage a trois going on with them and Olivia
What
Wilde.
a what? A little what?
Menage a trois?
That's a big word, bro. Break it down for me.
It's a threesome.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
that's
pretty sure that's
crazy.
a huge rumor. Huge rumor. And I doubt it's even true, but that's crazy. Emrata's making the rounds, bro.
Good for her, bro. Good for her.
Yeah,
Hot
bro.
girl summer.
Yeah, right. Gibby's like, man, that's my old. It's like everyone's getting my sloppy seconds.
Oh my God.
It's whatever.
Bro. Shout out Gibby, man.
Yeah. Speaking of Harry Styles is Harry Styles in One Direction. Have you been seeing the pictures going around of Liam Payne and his
Who?
plastic surgery? Liam, his name's Liam. He's in One Direction.
Well, is One Direction still a thing?
No, but he was in One Direction. They're all solo now. So, but this guy's like, I think he's made the least impact solo or like Louis or whatever. I'm not here to judge. Um, he did make that song like "Strip That Down for Me," you know. That was a
No,
catchy
got
song.
nothing.
All right,
Got
you'd know
nothing.
it if you heard it. But he
I'm literally
had
looking it up right
there's an
now.
old picture of him next to him that like I guess he was on a red carpet for something or whatever, but he was getting pictures taken and his face was just straight up bicycle seat.
Bro, what
Did
the
you
heck?
did you pull it up? Yeah, bro, got
Bro, no. This can't be real.
mad surgery on there. Yeah, it's pretty gross. I mean, and like you can't even say like it's because he doesn't have facial hair or anything. That jaw is humongous.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's bad, bro. No good.
What the heck, man? This is crazy, dude. What? Well, maybe he just got it and it's still swelling or whatever, so maybe it'll come back down.
Yeah, I think so too. And listen, we're not here to judge either. It's like do whatever you want. It's just sometimes with celebrities, it's hard not to notice and not talk about it. Like with the Zac Efron thing when that went down, and he was talking about how he could broke his jaw and stuff like that, which I think is still kind of fabricated. But he got the like Botox and plastic surgery, I think, a little bit, and he looked like really weird. But I'm
I,
hearing he took it out. So good on him.
dude, you just gotta live your life, bro. Live your truth. Do whatever
Yeah,
you want. Be a
yeah.
little silly goose. It's
Do
all
whatever
good.
you want. just start put out some more hits, bro. We know you got the One Direction writers on speed dial. They'll write something up for you because they had hits.
Simon
Yeah.
Simon Cowell is like, don't worry, bro, just call me. I got your next song like lined up already.
Speaking of Simon Cowell too, have you seen what he looks like now? I think he's gotten into
No,
like a couple accidents, and I don't know what like damage is done to him. But people think like he's starting to get Avril Lavigne, where it's just like this is a different Simon Cowell. Pull that shit up.
oh my God, dude. I like how you're just getting my live reactions to everything.
Yeah, I love it.
He looks exactly the same. What do you mean? I'm confused.
Pull
What
up,
is he?
no, pull up of Simon Cowell. Did you pull up Simon Cowell
Whoa, what
face,
the
like new
heck
face?
happened to him, bro?
Yeah, you see
Oh
that?
no,
Yeah,
dude.
I know I think he
Whoa.
got into like 4 accidents
Man, I hope he's
like
okay.
over time. Yeah, I hope he is too. That sucks, man.
I'm sure he can still write hits
Is
or
that what he
whatever
did?
show he was on.
Is that what he did though? Did he write songs? I
No,
just thought he just like pulled. I don't know. For some reason, he just like pulled up on like American Idol / X Factor and just like was just ripping everybody, and that's what he was known for. I didn't know if he had any
I
more of a
think
music background prior to that.
I think he's more like a manager and he can like spot talent. You know
Got
what I
it.
mean?
Got
That's
it.
why because I think what happened was he like all One Direction was like on whatever that show was, and he was like, let's just put them all together and we'll get like a super group out of it, like Avengers Assemble or whatever. I don't know. It
Yeah,
worked out, didn't it?
that reminds me of like Rick Rubin and like Benny Blanco. Like those guys are like, I can't play an instrument, but like I know it sounds good and I could like write stuff, which is crazy, right?
Yeah, dude. I feel like once we made the leap to being like, oh, like you can play any sound like on your computer, and you just chop it up, put it together, like, and they just have all these tools that make it so easy to write a song. Like
Yeah. I would
it's
do
just at
any
your fingertips, bro.
I would do anything to be a producer like that. Like just know it sounds good. It's like I'm gonna produce this whole record and like it's like these guys are doing all the work. I'm just the one saying yes or no. You know what I mean?
You just need a 3 chord progression, like a simple kick drum beat with a little hi hats. You just match the bass to the drum a little bit. Throw in a little crazy. You got to throw in the crazy sound. I feel like the crazy sound is what kind of makes the song, and then you just go from there.
Yeah.
The hardest part I want to say is like the bridge. The bridge is always the hardest part to write because
Yeah.
it's like the most different part of the song. But once you do it enough times, I'm sure like they're like it's a science in my head.
Yeah.
Like they'll
So
just start with one chord and just go crazy. What were
so
you saying?
we were talking about TikToks earlier, and bro, the overhaul on my TikTok, and I think it needs to stop, is fucking all I'm getting now is South Park TikToks. And it went from
Oh
and I'll
wow.
say this right now with what's going on with TikTok and stuff like that, and we'll get into this a little later as well. The more I hit the not interested button, it brings it back. It's like that button doesn't even work.
Because I think what happens is like, at least for me, it knows that I've watched it. Like I've watched most of the video already. So like, yo, like this dude's kind of into it. And my thing is like, I just think South Park is funny, and I'm like, oh, like I'll watch like a funny video. Who
Yeah,
cares? Like I'm on my
I'm sucked
phone.
in. I'm sucked in now. Like now I'm like what now I gave into it. I'm like, I'm gonna watch the whole clip now. And one time I came home and I sat on the couch. 3 scrolls were 3 straight South Park TikToks. And it's not even South Park TikToks that are like ruining me. It's the fact that I get distracted by like because they do the half screen and I'm
And then there's
distracted by
another
the
random
game on the bottom.
video.
And I'm just like I'm like for real though, I could like, and I've had this before. I've gotten movie clips on TikTok and I've watched them fully and stuff like that. I don't need the game because I have that minimal attention span. I know some people out there do, but it's got to be bad for like younger people. It's just like now they're watching this game, but they're like listening. It's like no, watch the fucking clip, bro. It's just like that's what makes it really annoying. It's like if you're gonna show me a clip, show me a clip. I don't need this weird game that I'm never gonna play. But I get sucked into that game, those games too, because there's the most random shit.
Dude, I'm watching the game and listening to the audio.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just listen. It's like, what listen to a podcast now? We're watching somebody. It's like ridiculous.
Yo,
Makes no sense.
you got to give us a review if you're listening to the podcast and like on your phone or some shit like that, like multitasking because you have a short attention span. This is just background noise to you.
Yeah. Would you say you have a very like short attention span? Like, is it really bad?
It's dog shit.
Mine's
Straight
dog
up
shit
dog
too,
shit.
bro. I sit there, I shake. Like if I'm sleeping, I gotta flip over. I can't get comfortable. Like I struggle to even like hold Becca like in any way. Like if we're just like laying down together, because it's like I have to move. I feel uncomfortable. It's like I'm in my head the whole time, and I couldn't even sit there. Like, I think I need to change like my night routine and stuff like that because I'm on my phone until I have to go to sleep, and I think that ruins it for me. I think I have to like shut it off at like 10 and just like start reading. But like, imagine me sitting
Dude,
there shaky, like reading. Like, yeah, right.
bro, you're like going through withdrawals, but what I've been doing is like in my night routine, like it's like an hour before I go to bed. Like right after I get out of the shower, I like plug my phone in across the room.
Yeah,
So like it's just not near me, and then I can just go to bed peacefully, left alone with my thoughts,
dude, good for
obviously,
you.
that just
I
keep
actually
me up
saw
at night.
I saw a YouTube video of this dude. I'm still subscribed to him. I just haven't watched one of his videos in a while, but he said like one of the best methods you could do is put your phone and like let it charge across the room. And when your alarm goes off, you have no choice but to get up and go turn that shit off. So you can't just like turn it off and just lay back in bed. But even that's hard.
Dude, dude, I wish that like was the case for me. But like I'm basically sleepwalking. I know where the button is. I don't have to open my eyes and I jump back into bed for like 15 more minutes.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
can't
what
do
it
that.
is, but those 15 minutes I let
You
myself
need it. It's
have,
essential. It's essential. I give
they made
myself
it
30,
so
bro. I
hard.
get up at 5 a.m. every morning, but I have a secondary alarm for 5:30, and I'm just letting that those 30 minutes fly.
Dude, those 30 minutes just feel like another 8 hours. I'm like, damn, so well rested.
Yeah. No, no, it's essential, bro. And but recently I've been waking up in like the middle of the night. Like I get up at like 3 a.m. every night. That's like my benchmark. I don't know why it is. I haven't had a
It's
head to pillow, sleep through the night, wake up, and then that's the next day. Never. I've always woken up in the middle of the night. But now it's like what now it's turned into the opposite. You know how like you wake up in the middle of the night and you're just like, dope, I have like 3 hours to go, like to sleeping to go.
yeah.
It started with that, and now it's turned into like if I go to sleep at 10, like the other night I woke up at like 2:45 and I was like, wow, that was like really good sleep. And I'm just like, it's 2:45. Like I'm not even
Dude,
halfway through the night, bro. So it's turned into like I feel like I've slept well for an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever.
hmm
And then I'm just like, damn, I have a whole night left to do this. It's like I've
dude,
lost that. I've lost that joy, the simple joy of, yeah, I got so many hours left. It's
I
just
think what you need to do is start putting your phone across the room so the concept of time isn't a thing. Like, cause sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I don't know what fucking time it is. Sun's not out, back to bed.
right. And Beck always tells me because I wake up reason I know exact times because when I get up, I check the time just to make sure like where everything's at. And she's just like, if you wake up in the middle of the night, just don't even look at the phone. Like just focus on going back to sleep because like, you don't need to check the time. But I feel like in my head I have to
Exactly,
like
bro.
log every night if I'm getting worse or if I'm getting better. But I think
Dude,
it's best for me if
my
I just don't check.
my thing with like sleeping is like if I once I put my phone down, but I get like a text, I'm like, do I look at it? Do I just wait or whatever? Because like honestly, if I'm going to bed and I get a text, it's definitely not that important, and
Yeah.
I should just go to bed. But then I'm like, ah, dude, like the thought of not knowing freaks me out. So I'm like, oh, we gotta find out. And then it's just like usually like a meme or some crap like that. I'm like, oh, I should just gone back to
Yeah.
bed.
I got a bunch of buddies too now that like we're in the era of people doing like the do not disturb and it's just like all up in your face when you go to like text them or you're thinking of texting them where it's just like this person has their notifications off so you're not going to reach them if you text them. I'm just like, all right,
No,
bro.
no, dude. This is what I do. I like smack that notify anyway button, like aggressive as fuck. And it's not for anything important. It's just like a one
it's
word
just it's
reply
just like fuck you,
sometimes.
you're going to look at my text, bitch, you know.
No, dude. One of my old roommate, his do not disturb on at all times, like all times of the day. And I was like, dude, you're my emergency contact. And in my thing, I had to write like, you have to call him twice or he won't pick up.
Yeah.
That's so bad, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, I think I'm about to jump on the do not disturb wave, bro. I think I'm about it. Is there like a way to like only have it where certain people just get through like automatically? Like
I
if you
think it's for
texted me,
everybody.
like it would just like you would pop up, but like if it's just like a group chat, it wouldn't. You know what I
No,
mean?
I think it's for everybody. So we were talking about TikTok before, and I said we are going to get to it. The big thing going on right now is that there's rumblings, I guess, that TikTok may be banned from the US. So they're having hearings right now, going over it with the TikTok CEO. And everything we're seeing on Twitter and stuff is these representatives we have that are asking the shittiest questions, just like are misinformed about TikTok. And they just have no idea what they're saying. What have you been seeing everything like that too? Like honestly, or
Dude,
memes, this lady that looks like Kelly Clarkson, it's like a whole thing.
my these excuse me. Fuck. The people that are asking the questions are so old and disconnected. Like they don't even know how to use Facebook. but I'm sure that's
No,
where
I
they'd
think
be
they
working
just got.
on.
I think they just got Facebook down.
And
So
that's the problem because they are like they're like, does TikTok like work on Wi-Fi? Obviously, dude, everything is connected to the internet. Like that's obviously how it
I was
works.
just gonna mention that. It was just like, when you use TikTok, does it have access to your Wi-Fi? It's like, what do you do in your home?
Of
Like
it's like the
when you're on
first
your
thing you
phone?
do when you set up your phone. Like, and
Yeah.
they're like, can it track where you are? And it's like, yeah, dude, like if you allow it to, like that's
It
part of
does
it.
it have your data? It's like, yeah, every app has your data, and they could sell it with or without your permission, bro.
Like it reminds me of like what Facebook, Google, and Twitter, and like they get asked all the same dumb questions. Like I remember this one time they were asking this Google representative, they're like, would my phone be able to tell that I had walked 5 feet over there? And he's like, yeah, if you like allowed that like in your
Yeah.
settings, or if you agree to those terms and conditions,
Yeah.
yes, bro.
Yeah. Those terms and conditions that nobody reads and you're clicking OK to, it's like for example, that like AI thing where it's like you just take a picture of yourself and it like puts you in like it like draws
Yeah,
you and shit. I saw a thing immediately after I did it, and it was like, if you accepted it, they could use your face for like they could use your face for other
facial
stuff.
recognition or
Yeah,
some
like
shit like
it's
that.
like they have the rights to your face, and I'm just like, oh.
Dude, here's my thing with like that.
But you could have gave me 10 tries to figure that out. I probably wouldn't have.
We
Still
all
would have
know that
accepted those terms.
we all know that like there's an FBI agent, looking at us, watching TikToks with us. We all know that all these companies like sell our information,
Yep.
and the government does it too. I'm about to go a little bit crazy. Just cut me off or whatever. But like, I don't understand how we have people that don't understand they don't understand what they're asking. They genuinely don't understand how Wi-Fi works, how an app works, or social media or anything like that. And we are just like running around in circles arguing over dumb shit because there's just this huge disconnect between the people asking the questions and the people running the company. Like,
There's also like with these hearings, like no give and take. Like they're not letting this TikTok CEO like answer like the questions they're asking. They're just
because
not letting.
they want like a one sentence answer, and this dude has to like he has to like give some backstory and like
Yeah,
kind of
he's like, if
explain
you
the
let
full
me finish,
situation.
please. Yeah, like you know.
Dude, I just please don't ban TikTok. It brings what little joy I have in my life to me.
Guess what? I'm gonna make you feel a little. Well, me too. But I'm gonna give you. This show wouldn't exist if we didn't have TikTok, bro. That's all we talk about.
No,
Um,
we'll just turn to Twitter, bro. Get our
yeah,
shit from there.
that's really where I got my content
From
prior to
some
that.
verified sources, dude.
Yeah, no, but my whole thing is that half the U.S. population is on TikTok. I think it's like 150 million people or something like that.
Mhm.
Um, or with like the billion. I don't even fucking know the number. No,
Dude,
it's got to be a million. Just in the U.S. I was thinking the world for a second because what do we have like
I
8 billion people in the world? But like no,
I
like
got
there's no way they're gonna ban it, bro, because there's that many people in the U.S. on there. You got major companies on there, money's flowing through there. It's not happening, so don't even worry about
I got two things. At one point they were like, but kids are dying. And I'm like, from TikTok? I got kids going to school getting fucking murdered by
it.
assault
Yeah, bro,
rifles.
that's a whole other. Yeah, it's like such. It's like the worst timing. It's like you think we could like put these hearings on hold for a second and just address
So
that children
the
got killed,
whole
and now the U.S. like after like the other shootings that have happened and stuff like that, we look at this, it's like, oh, children died? That's crazy. Like we're not
there have
even
been
phased by it anymore. It's disgusting.
there have been like
Disgusting.
what we're like almost 80 days, more than 80 days into the year, and there have been like over 80 school shootings, dude. It's
Yeah,
like an
bro.
everyday fucking thing. And now you remember when we went to school and like this whole Sandy Hook thing went down,
Yeah,
and
bro.
that was like we were like, this is a pivotal point. It's either
Yeah, we're
like
just
we're
like, wow,
really
it's like kids died. Like now we're like, we're gonna get this shit sorted out. Nope.
Oh, on another note, fuck the NRA or whatever the fuck you guys call yourselves. You guys are a bunch of fucking bitches.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
And like, dude, it's when like if you look at every video where and they're asking these people that are in their like they have them in their pocket, they don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give
No,
a
they
fuck
don't.
about any of us because they go to bed at night, they look at their bank account, see what the NRA deposited in there, and they're like, wow, dude, money. Because
Can I
that's
say,
what the world fucking runs on,
can
dude.
I
It's
say
so
something too,
sad.
though? Can I say, and I've had this thought in my brain for a while now, but I feel like I've never heard anybody say it. Maybe I'm just not paying attention enough. I get it. It's like, you're right or whatever to have a gun. But does everybody need to have like submachine guns or like AR-15s? It's
Dude,
like like
here's the pro.
a pistol is fine. Can you like if you're like you're a human being who could work a gun, I think
Oh,
a pistol's enough. And guess what? If somebody is like, not mentally well, and like say everybody was entitled to have one pistol, no more machine guns or nothing, those belong to the military, the people in civilizations only are allowed to have a pistol. Say that was it. If someone's mentally not there and they walk into a school and just unloading with a pistol, by the time the cops get there, it's like, maybe people have gotten hurt or like there's like a number of people that may have died, but it's a less amount than it would be if someone's walking in with a giant ass gun. You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
I think the problem is the way they interpret the Constitution is that you can't infringe on that right. So that's what they're defending or
Yeah.
whatever. So you know how like we have the right to vote, but
Yes.
you have to register to vote.
Yeah.
The NRA doesn't want you to have to register to have a gun because it's a constitutional right, but voting
Yeah.
is a constitutional right, and I got to go through all these fucking hoops just to go freaking vote.
Yeah,
You
bro.
ever, you know why you don't go hunting with an assault rifle? You don't shoot a deer with an assault rifle because
Why?
there's nothing
Because
fucking left. There's nothing fucking left after you shoot it with one. There's nothing left of these kids. People, they're out here banning fucking books, dude, that are doing harm to these children. Have you seen these bodies, dude? It's
yeah,
fucked up. It's
dude.
fucked up, dude.
And I saw a TikTok before too. It was like someone's like introducing a new like you could pull like something out of your wall in a classroom and it turns into like it's like a bulletproof shelter. And then all the comments were just like, how about we try to not have any more school shootings? Why are we funding a way to protect
Why
these
are we
kids?
just we are accepting
We're
the fact that our
accepting it.
schools,
Accepting
dude?
it.
I saw this TikTok of this teacher, and he pulls out this bucket, and he's like, "I've gotten a lot of comments about this bucket. It's a bucket of like emergency supplies, and it also doubles as a toilet for when you're trapped in the school when there's a school shooting and you're hoping it gets dealt with."
What is this? Like,
I
what world
I
are we living in?
I don't know what it's going to take at this point because these people are referencing the Bible when the Bible literally says like love your neighbor. It's not that deep, dudes. It's not that hard to. How are we missing the fucking
Nah,
point of
bro.
this?
Listen, like I respect everybody's religion, but if you like say like for the Bible, like it's just like one of the ones like we understand or whatever, so I'll talk about it in that sense. If you just whip out like Corinthians like 13:4 and you interpret it as like, damn, they said I have to go murder these people in order to get to heaven. It's like, where'd you get that from? Where'd you whip that out from?
Dude, they just hide behind these stupid ideologies and twist the words, and it's just like
Yeah, and they're just
to
like
their
God
own
hates gays.
benefit.
Where?
At what point? Where, bro? At what point? And we're getting so political right now. And if this offends you,
No, I don't give a fuck, bro.
it's a fucking reality check, bro. And that's the thing. They're arguing like about there's like a culture war. And dude, the whole point of culture is that it evolves and adapts. It's a pretty cool thing. Culture changes over time, and it's these people like holding on to like how it was back in the day. Do you know how awful it was back in the day? And these people are like, those were the glory days, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a joke. But I'm dead serious about the pistol thing. Like, am I wrong? Like, I'm cool if everybody's got a pistol, you know?
Yeah, when they wrote the fucking piece of paper, they didn't realize that there would be assault rifles that
Yeah,
could
bro. They were
eviscerate a
using
whole body.
muskets and they're cleaning that shit out. It's like, come on, man. Like, just get with the times. Times are progressing. Let's stop hating everybody for their race and like sexual orientation. Like, let's go. Like, everybody's a human fucking, like, we know we've been through this for billions of years now. And it's 2020 fucking three.
And we're
So
still
let's
fucking like Sandy Hook went down when we were in high school, and look where we are now. We're still talking about it,
so
dude.
that someone did it again. It's like it's a joke. Just
And like,
be nice to everybody, please, and be a silly goose instead of this bullshit. I'm like, I'm tired of hearing about this stuff. Tired of it. Tired.
dude, and it's just it sucks, bro. Like it for me, it's like, dude, it's such a common thing now where like I feel like so bad that like it just keeps happening. Like think about it, dude. Like if we have kids, like I'm gonna be worried about this shit all the freaking time.
Oh, bro, don't even get me started. That's
Like
ugh, hurts my insides.
I saw this clip of this news reporter like reporting a school shooting that her kid went to, and she just randomly sees her kid running out, and like in the middle of a broadcast,
Oh,
like
in the
has to
middle of it,
stop,
yeah. And they're just
has
like,
to
no, take
has
your
to.
time. It's like, you guys would have stopped too, by the way. And it's just like, wow. And she like, can you guys like, does she have to work after like 2 seconds after that? She didn't know if her kid got shot or not.
Dude, like people are like just this is awful world we live in, bro. It just sucks. And if
Yeah.
there's anything you take away from the show, is just to try to be a positive influence on the people
Yeah,
around you and
man.
try to make the world a little bit better place
Dude,
because
just be
there's a lot of awful
nice.
shit going on.
Just be nice to as many people as you can. I'm not saying go out of your way and like, small things go a long way. It's like maybe like a lot of it is minding your own business will make someone's day and they don't even know it. Because there's a ton of
Yeah,
people that just
dude.
don't mind their own fucking business. Who's got Karens in the world causing trouble and they got like, sometimes like not all, but sometimes there's like police officers that are also like end up in the news and we got to talk about that shit too. It's just a mess. Like let's, like you're only on this earth for so long. Just be nice to as many people as you can, unless they hurt you in any way.
Unless
Um,
they're like
you
awful
know,
people and like
yeah, then it's just like, do what you have
run
to
this
do at
fade,
that
bro.
point. Yeah, catch these
Catch you
hands.
saying.
Yes, exactly. Catch these hands. Speaking of like stop and hate and shit like that, it wouldn't be a That's Just Great episode if we didn't talk about Kanye. Kanye said after watching
Oh,
21 Jump Street, it made him like Jewish people again, and that's because of Jonah Hill's performance in that film. Um, a very interesting Instagram announcement to say the least.
I
Uh,
I just wish you didn't tell me that because I wanted to disappear. I just you can't you can't just say all the things he said and then be
and
like,
then be
"Oh,
like,
I
"Yo,
watched
Jonah
this
Hill's
one movie.
yeah, I
Jonah
watched this
Hill's
one
the
movie
shit."
with Jonah Hill." And it's just I don't get it. I feel like you could have done that a little. It's like we're all laughing. It's funny, but he could have done it a little more appropriate. Maybe he should have like put out like a public release. I was like, I've had a change of heart, and then like 2 weeks later, and be like, I watched 21 Jump Street too, and Jonah Hill's that guy. But like right away, he'd like no hesitation. He's like, I watched 21 Jump Street. I like Jews again.
Yo, did, did Jonah Hill repost this post? I know that sounds really messed up, but I just want to know if you saw it.
I have no idea what he said, bro, because like Jonah Hill's like a big hip hop junkie too, and I'm sure he's like Kanye, but I'm sure if I'm Jonah Hill, you got to be both flattered and like embarrassed and kind of insulted because it's like you're gonna slim all the Jewish people down that you've insulted to me. It's like, yeah, thank you so much for that.
Dude, if I was him, I just wouldn't even acknowledge it. Just, like, you know what I mean? That's just me, though. That's
Yeah.
just me.
No, I don't think I would acknowledge it either. I don't think he even has socials or anything, so he wouldn't even be able to do it.
Dude,
But
I follow this one page on Instagram. It's just Jonah Hill outfits, just Jonah fits.
my favorite one, and I still have it on my phone, is him having the dress pants and tucking in the Phoenix Suns jersey.
That bit went so hard,
So
dude.
funny. Well, speaking of Kanye too, did you ever see like not a
Oh,
conspiracy theory, but it's like a whole thing people put out there that um Kanye West pretty much jacked Shia LaBeouf's style and like used it
oh
in his
my
fashion model,
gosh.
like with the boots and stuff. I think he was walking around
Yeah.
like that, and then, well, and I think even Shia LaBeouf was in an interview, and he was just like, yeah, Kanye like came over once, and he's just like, let me look in your closet, and he like let him look in his closet to see what
Just
like he was
straight up
wearing and stuff.
just straight up bit his whole inspo. Dude, that's
Yeah,
okay.
bro.
Imagine
Shia LaBeouf
like
just has like the body type, and like same with like Harry Styles or whatever, to
mhm.
wear anything, and it just works. And it's just like, damn, I wish I was that. I wish I could do that.
It comes down to the confidence, bro. Comes down to
It's
the
the
fit pick,
confidence, but I think if you're
the
just
fit pick.
naturally, I think if you're just like a naturally like kind of skinny person, like sky's the limit. You could
I
wear anything, and then
I
the
feel like I
confidence, I
have
guess,
that.
comes in.
I feel like I have that complex where I can wear almost anything.
Yeah, bro. I have to worry if an XL or a double like XLs to some companies are XLs, like they fit nice. Some XLs fit like a small, and then you have to like play the dice and get like a double XL and hope it doesn't fit like a 5XL. It's just like,
Can
oh,
I tell you something?
what?
I wear XLs.
I don't blame you. I feel
It's
like
just
you're
because
into
the
the baggy
sleeves go
stuff.
down, baggy
Yeah.
stuff. But also, like, I tuck my shirt in, so I'm like, you'd think you'd want a tighter shirt. I don't.
Yeah, bro. The problem with like if I get double XLs and they like fit too big, you could treat it as like, okay, you're wearing like an oversized thing, that's cool. But I feel like I got used to for a while my black shirts like being tight like on my arms. and like I
Hmm.
kind of like that feeling because you just feel like muscly all the time. But like because for a while I would just feel uncomfortable if like sleeves went down to my elbows. Like I don't think like I don't really like that.
I feel like the way I go about like me dressing is like I just don't want people to know what I look like underneath. Like it's like a
That's
mystery.
a big thing, and I feel like I could pull it off a lot better than I have been. But it's very true. I don't want you want anybody to know what's
Like
popping under here.
I don't want you to know how jacked I am under here. I'm not jacked, guys.
Yeah,
I bet if I went to the gym with Eric, Eric would just be like fucking outbenching me for sure.
I've been going to the gym. Excuse me. Again, realizing that so like I haven't been to the gym in a while, so I'm not realizing what my prior strength was. Like I went on like the leg machine where you like lift up your legs and shit. And like I don't think I moved whatever the last person put on. And then I was just like, let me see. Like, and I was just like, I just did it. And I look over and I'm just like, oh, that's like the whole like so it's like the max weight you could use on this machine. And
All
I
right, all
just
right, all right, bro. All right, all right. We get it, bro.
it's like, oh, that was a little hard, but it wasn't too bad. And you're like, oh, it's maxed out.
Dude, me and
Speaking
Dante
of
did.
that, before you get to what you got to get to. Speaking of that, I have the luxury since like I'm like, kind of like a thicker dude, and like um, I could have like a better upper body, but like my lower body's kind of taken care of. I think the only thing I would work on is my ass and my thighs, but like I have pretty good calves, so I think like I'll never have that. Like I kind of have that luxury, thank God, that I don't like if I only do upper body, which I did like 3 days in a row this week, where it's just like my legs aren't going nowhere. I'm good.
Dude, yeah, I feel like I really I choose not to work out my legs. So I'm like, I know they look fine. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly,
As long as you don't go crazy on your upper body and your legs are just tiny as hell, it's like get that taken care of. But yeah, don't
dude, it was
skip
the
leg day for
opposite.
some people. But if you can skip it, do it.
Dude, me and Dante did like weighted pull-ups today. We had like a plate on there. I felt like my spine was getting like stretched out the whole time. I was like,
I
this kind
need
of feels
that.
I was
I
like, this feels
need
kind of
that.
good right now, dude. But
I need to be cracked
I just
big time.
I remember the one time I wore like a tighter t-shirt to the bar. I feel like a lot of people didn't realize that like I had started working because I don't really post that on social media like, oh, like look at me, I work out or whatever. You
I
know,
hate that too. No way.
if you do good for you, but like
It is kind of fire though when people do that from the jump and they're like a certain weight and then they show what they look like later on. And it's like a drastic change. I'm like, dude, good for you for having that camera plot like you know,
fucking ready
planted
to
down,
go.
ready to go at all times. You know, because that's hard to like like I've heard the joke that people are like yeah all I have is pictures of me on my like because I don't could commit to the workout. All I have is like a billion pictures of me like day one. So it's just like a bunch
Oh,
of fat pictures of myself and no progress.
dude, I was like I said, I take a picture of myself every day at the gym to, really look so to remind myself like how far I've come or whatever. I remember Dante had posted a picture of me of us at the gym and I had reposted it. I like I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like
No,
that,
do
but
it.
just
Fuck it.
a lot of my friends were like, dude, like you're fucking jacked now. And I was
Yeah.
like I've been doing this for 2 years. Like I would hope I am at
Yeah.
least look like it or whatever.
No, that's
But
it's such a good feeling too. It's just
yeah,
like
dude.
it never gets old. It's like
Like
when
I
you
went
see
to
the
the bar and
progress.
they were like, "What the fuck, Matt?" They're like, "This is crazy." Because like when we play football, I'm usually wearing like a baggy shirt or a long sleeve, but like you can see
Yeah.
my legs or whatever. But yeah, dude, underneath there, those are arms that curl 20 pounds.
Yeah. I've been rocking the leggings. It really shows me like, damn bro, those calves are for real.
Just no shorts, just straight up leggings.
No, I'm wearing the leggings at all times. I hate people when they go out and run with like straight leggings. Like, dude, I see your balls imprinted like along the outer
You're
edge.
like, I know what they look like now,
It's like
dude.
now,
Like,
I could draw them now. Like, it's in my brain for life. Um, so I think a good way to wrap up this episode, and I think this is right down our alley, and I really want to get your opinion on this. But I saw this on Twitter today, and I just thought this is going to make your eyes widen. Would you rather have a Keyblade or an Omnitrix?
Omnitrix all day, bro. I don't
All
even care.
day, all day.
A key, like what the? That's a glorified act. I don't really
Key,
care about
no,
that, dude.
Keyblades are see. Here's the thing: they're cool for different reasons. Keyblades
Wait,
are
wait, wait.
fire.
Are we talking about the same, like a blade that looks like a key, right? Like that's what I'm.
Yes, we're talking Kingdom Hearts here.
Okay. All right, all right.
Yeah, we're talking
Is it the
Sora,
Halloween
Kingdom
one?
Hearts. No, it's like the yellow one that but like I'm not gonna lie, when you have like the nobodies in the game and they got like the cool ones that are like shadowy and shit, like those are dope too. But like here's the thing with the Keyblade, it's cool to us because we got to use it and play it in the game. With an Omnitrix, watching Ben 10 go through every single one, every episode, utilizing it for different situations, and the fact that he can't take it off because it planted right to his wrist, I think is the sickest thing of all time. I mean, the thing goes up, bah, forearms right away. Like that's sick, man.
Can I tell
There's-
you something?
What?
On my Apple Watch, I have like a Omnitrix app that like mimics
Hell
the
yeah.
fucking thing.
Dude, my eyes have never gotten bigger than when you saw a commercial and it's like, get the Omnitrix at Target. It's like, I'm gonna go fucking get this Omnitrix. It's like,
I
I'd
remember
rock
my
it right
mom.
now. Where's Rolex? Rolex, can you make an Omnitrix fucking thing? I'd buy it. I'd put my 25K right down for it.
Dude, I remember my mom. My mom bought me one for my birthday, and I wore that thing
Sick.
religiously. Like she's like, "Can
Yeah.
you take this off?" I'm like, "No,
Can
what?
you name
I
all
can't take."
can you name all 10 if you tried?
Uh, Forearms, Heat Blast, Rip Jaws, Gray Matter, Upgrade, Wild Mutt,
No,
Diamond Head,
but we're not talking about
Ghost
this.
Freak,
We're talking
Spin
about Ben 10,
Fly.
the original. The
Yeah,
original.
I just named nine of them, and you cut me off.
My bad. Where's the last one?
Accelerate. Named all of them,
Accelerate.
dude.
Dude, XLR rate?
All right,
Bars, homie.
favorite. All right, favorite Ben 10 alien. Go.
Oh, dude, I think it's got to be Accelerate.
Really?
I think so. I think about it all the time because I remember the one episode where he like just like started using. Um, t- wait, who's the dude that rolls?
Uh, oh, fuck. I was gonna
That
say
guy was sick. I
12.
had a Ben 10 video game. He was a man.
I Cannonball.
Cannonball. Diamond Head was pretty sick, but I think he's kind of overrated.
Dude, they killed
Like
Diamond
I
Head.
feel like
Did you see
everybody.
that part where they killed him?
No, I didn't. But you remember Wildvine where
Yeah,
there was like
Wildfire was
his
cool.
ancestors and shit, and they made like this Wildvine fucking like world cave.
Yeah.
Like that was like the origin of the alien. That was fire.
There's like Ben 10 Wolf. He's like a werewolf. And there's like Ben Frankenstein or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell like I wasn't popular as a kid now, guys. If you couldn't tell, now you
Dude,
know.
if you weren't popular and we're watching Ben 10, you're the fucking winner. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't know. I
Didn't
can't
his
pick
grandpa
just
get the Omnitrix one time? Like it went to him by accident?
yeah. They're like
Oh, that's
they've done
sick.
that a few times where like even his cousin got the Omnitrix or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
For
don't know who
sure.
my favorite alien would be out of the original ones. It used to be Gray Matter as a kid because he was small, I was small, really
I feel
related
like
to him.
I feel like Wild Mutt is really overrated. Oh,
He
no,
was
not
like the
Wild Mutt.
first alien.
Forearms, forearms. My bad.
Okay, Forearm was like his
Because he,
default one.
yeah, it was
You
stupid. He
could just
just
use
kept
it
using.
for everything.
Yeah, it's stupid.
They
Stupid,
kept
stupid.
spamming him and like you can't. You gonna throw out Rip Jaws? He's just gonna freaking die.
Who was the flame dude? Who's the flame dude?
Heat blast,
Heat blast. That's sick. It's so sick.
dude. I don't know which one would be my favorite. Um, I know he has a turtle one called like Terraspin, so I'm gonna go with that one because he's a turtle. We're just gonna go with that. It's from
The
a
turtle.
different series.
Yeah,
Turtle one, yeah, dude.
turtle shell on the back makes a lot of sense.
Me and turtles, man. Me and turtles are like that.
A cannonball. Yeah, that guy in the video game really helped me through a lot.
When you're really sure you're like, oh, reliable, get me
What,
through this.
what was the ghost one?
Ghost Freak.
Ghost freak.
He left
He
the
went.
Omnitrix at
He
one
did.
point.
He went evil. He went
And he
evil,
was,
dog.
dude, seeing him like he like took his skin off, and I was like, bro, like you kind of ugly. Like, put that back on.
Yeah, that was disgusting. No, forearm suck. Wait. Which was the one you said? I know there's the one that has like the one eye. The green dude.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. Yeah, he like melted into technology and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's such an easy question. Like it's a layup. Keyblade. Fuck out of here. I got 10 options over just one key.
All right. There is one Keyblade that was like the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. It was like all black. So obviously I was like, this is my favorite one.
Yeah.
In the game, it sucked, dude. It sucked. Like I was like, why am I using this? Like I'm just struggling for no reason.
No, yeah, 100%. Damn, bro, I'm upset. I might go watch Ben 10. I'm not watching
Dude,
Alien Force, none of that shit. I'm watching Ben 10, the original Ben 10. I don't give a fuck.
yo, for a while I was on Ben 10 TikTok. Those are
I'll
good
go.
times.
I'll go watch the Ben 10 live action movie on Cartoon Network too before I watch Alien Force. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Did you see the newest one?
No, what's it called?
I don't know, but it's like a reboot or whatever. And he's got different aliens.
Stop rebooting it, bro. The original was sick. And stop giving me
Yeah,
new
they're
aliens. Like stick to the original 10, dog.
dude. You know what? Okay, but like the whole point is like there are aliens. Like obviously there's gonna be a bunch of aliens, man. You
Yeah,
know
you're
what I
not
mean?
wrong. You're not wrong.
My one gripe with like as they kept adding more aliens is they all kind of started doing the same thing. Like he's got another fast guy called Fast Track. Not as cool as Accelerate. I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
no, Accelerate was anyway. Yeah, like you had like the fucking voice like this.
Spit that out so fast.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Ripjaws too. I forgot about him too. Hold on, I'm trying to see. In Alien Force, yeah, you got Swampfire, Echo Echo, Humongosaur,
Humongousaur
Jet
was like the
Ray,
four arms of the show. Jet Ray was so cool. Jet Ray, Chromus.
Chromastone.
So it's either Chromastone or Diamond Head gets killed in the show, and then they merge together to
Wow.
make like one thing.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
And then there's like Spider Monkey. Oh, dude, Ultimate Alien or whatever. That shit was crazy.
Oh, the Stinkfly.
Yeah,
I forgot
I
these
didn't like
ones.
Stingflies,
No,
but
I didn't either.
always
Upchuck, Ditto.
there's Brainstorm,
Yeah, yeah.
Goop.
Oh, Gray Matter
So
when he's got to go through tiny places.
yeah, there's like this one like his name is Goop. He's got like a little UFO. I'm pretty sure the UFO is the alien and the Goop is his thing that just gets controlled by it or something like that. I
Oh,
don't really
remember
know.
Diamond Matter, bro? When you had
Oh
your Gray Matter
yeah,
turned
dude.
yeah.
They like merged. They had like
They
a fusion
did
where Rip.
merge. How did these happen though? I think it's because when it was glitching, right? Like it wasn't working as properly, and so when he was like trying to find like forearms or something, he would click it and it would turn into like forearms mixed with wild mutt,
Yeah.
and it would be like a
Well,
whole. Okay, I remember now. I was like, how did they even combine? But I remember
good times. Simpler times back then, man.
simpler times, man. It's just like an easy thing to get obsessed with, and then you're off to the races.
Oh, dude. Speaking of like childhood stuff, did you see that Ash made his final appearance in Pokemon? Yeah,
I
like it
did.
aired in
Or
Japan
like
like
he
earlier this
finally
week.
won the thing.
No, he won, and then they were like, "We're gonna do one more episode with him before we like take the series on with new characters."
Yeah.
And I think it's just like I didn't watch it yet because it just aired in Japan. So now he's like really like done. Like he's rode off into the sunset for real this time.
Yeah.
Like like last time we saw him, he finally at the top of the mountain. He's like, "Yo, mom, I'm back. It's only been a year." I'm like, "Dog, it's been like 30."
Shout out Ash Ketchum, bro.
Shout
Held
out,
it
Ash.
down, just had Pikachu chilling with him the whole time. He was the man.
Dude,
What can you say?
it would have been like a big fuck you if he just like evolves Pikachu at the end of it.
Yo, yeah, can I say something?
But
Fuck Raichu. Raichu
no one ever
sucks.
wanted to evolve their Pikachu. I feel
Never.
like,
Nobody did. Nobody did.
and then,
Hell
man.
no.
Oh, dude,
We
speak.
already went over first Pokemon, right? Like you're going Charmander. That's like a given, right? Or you're going
Fuck
Squirtle.
no, no, dude. I was always like my first
Bulbasaur?
Pokemon. My first Pokemon game was like Diamond and Pearl, and they had a grass turtle Pokemon. His name's Turtwig. I was like, this is my guy right here, bro.
Wait,
Like he
but you know how
turned.
like you first play and you get like the three options and they're just like
Oh,
Squirtle,
it
Bulbasaur.
totally would be Bulbasaur for sure. If
Oh,
because I
it
like
wouldn't.
struggling throughout the games, bro.
I don't know about totally Bulbasaur. That's last pick. I think like American like world consensus is
Yeah, I think like the consensus is like Charizard or some shit like that.
yeah, and like
Uh,
you go Charizard, you go Charmander on your first go, and then like if you ever like play again and you have the chance to get Squirtle, you go for Squirtle.
dude, Squirtle with the shades though. That guy was
Squir-
cool.
oh yeah, he's the man. Fucking yeah.
When was the last time you played Pokemon?
Venusaur on anything, bro. I don't have a DS. I don't have a nothing to
You
play.
literally played like Red and Blue or like Red and Green or whatever. You're like, I'm out.
What was sick though in high school, I got my phone jailbroken and I was able to play Pokemon on my phone. And I thought
Oh,
it
like
was
when you had an emulator or whatever.
yeah, like I
I think
went
that's
like
what
it
they're
had like the
called.
website, you click it and then it like goes full screen, you're able to play. Fire.
I have like the new Pokemon game. I don't even have one badge. Like I just stopped playing. I like picked my Pokemon and just stopped playing. It was overwhelming. I don't even remember what starter I picked. Oh man, that's I want to say it was the grass one, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. We gotta find out. This is like irking me.
Find it. Find it.
Oh, Scarlet Violet. Oh, I picked the fire type starter because he's a little crocodile, and then like
Yeah.
you look at him, it's just like there are no thoughts behind that. Like his eyes, just nothing's there.
Yeah.
So I was like, "That's me, man. We'll go with that."
So I think it's a good place to wrap up the episode, dude. All I'm thinking about is Ben 10 now. Like me being accelerate right now. And he puts the helmet down. Oh, bro,
That
come
shit
on.
was. You
Come
gonna start
on.
running around your house now, dude?
Be fast, huh? You know? I love
Oh
that
man.
fucking show. Anyway, I'll wrap it up for that's just great in this episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's TJG Pod on there. On TikTok, it's that's just great pod on there. We also have our YouTube channel, That's Just Great Podcast, which I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start putting full episodes on there, bro. I think YouTube just introduced this podcast tab, so I want to make sure we get our shit out there as much as possible.
Oh, let's
So we'll have
go, dude.
more than just shorts on there and the clips that we cut on there. So we'll do that. And if you want to see Matt's artwork and shit like that, you can make sure you go to the Instagram as well. We'll make sure to get some more promo stuff out there
Yeah,
with
we've been
that
kind of
as well.
lacking the last
Uh,
2 weeks, but it's okay, guys. Everyone
oh, it's
deserves a
all good.
break.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, bro. We've been going hard for a while now.
We went
Uh,
crazy in the beginning of the year.
yeah, I know. Yeah, we did. We went. That was our goal, man. Like, who's New Year hits? Like, let's just try to do this as
I feel
weekly as
like
possible.
we've been pretty good,
Yeah,
pretty
no.
consistent. Yeah, dude.
As long as I was able to do it today, that's how I know that I haven't lost my groove. But
Yeah,
I'm glad we got to it. Make sure to leave a rating and a review if you guys can on Apple Podcasts as well,
no,
Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Actually, now obviously tell a friend. Word of
tell
mouth
your
is good.
friends, bro. Tell your friends.
Yeah, that's all I want. So if you're not going to do any of that, just tell a friend. Be like, this is what I listen to, and these guys are funny because they're half idiots, half like.
Do you tell people you do this show?
Sometimes I feel like I don't get the word out there as much as I can. I could, but I feel
I
like
I
if you know me, you
I
know I do
don't.
this.
I don't tell anyone I know that I do this.
Do
Actually,
you not want people to listen to what you have to say?
I posted on Instagram. I'm like, it's good
Yeah, that's
enough,
enough,
dude.
right?
Like
Yeah, bro. Like if it's on my Instagram, this is good.
Eric the other day was, or like a couple weeks, he's like, "Why'd you delete all these like all our clips off your page?" And I was like, "Dude, it was messing up my like my page. Like I wanted
Yeah,
it to look a certain way."
yeah. No, I stopped giving a fuck so long ago. But to each his own. It's all
Each
good.
his own.
Yeah,
Anyways, dude,
yeah. That'll wrap it up for this episode. That's just great, Eric and Matt. We'll see you on the next one.
be a silly goose.